If you're not into painting furniture, you should scroll along because I'm painting this. It's got a big chunk missing out of the leg and a bowed top. I spent about an hour sanding the top. I used my Rotex to go through the top flat surface and I hand sanded the edge. I started with 80 grit and then ran up to 220, followed by a quick clean, and then it's time to prime. Just a quick scuff sand before I primed. It's a red timber and it tends to bleed. I used my HVLP spray gun to spray 2 coats of Zinsser Bin primer. A light sand between each coat with 220 grit. Bondo in the area to build out the chunk that was missing, and I also bondoed a couple of smaller areas. I also no more gapped all the gaps. Where the top had separated from the base, I re-glued the joint and clamped some hardwood lengths to the top. I left this for a few days. This helped with the bowing that was present. I mixed up a custom blue and I did 2 coats of this, followed with 2 coats of water-based polyurethane. To hide some of the imperfections in the top and to tone down some of that redness, I went in with a greige paint wash. I used about 10% paint, 90% water, and I wiped it off with a dry cloth before it had a chance to dry. Once the wash was fully dry, I then went and sealed with water-based polyurethane. I added 5% walnut stain to my water-based polyurethane to give it a nice even colour. After applying my tinted polyurethane, I could still see some imperfections, so I went over it with some dark wax to even everything out. I left the wax to dry for about half an hour before buffing it off. To clean up the original hardware, I simply soaked them in vinegar for a few hours in a warm spot and then gave them a polish with Barkeeper's Friend. A pretty dusty pink to go with the cockatoo liners and some stenciling on the side of the drawers, and boy is she nice. It would make my day if you like this video and you let me know in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.